Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm pretty excited because we're going to be looking at a gaming mouse, but it's not just any gaming mouse. This is the Gamdias Hades M1, and what's special about this mouse is that it's customizable, and you could use it pretty much how you want. You could use it wirelessly, wired, you could remove some weights on it to reduce the weight of the mouse. You could also swap out some parts and add other parts to one of the sides to make it more comfortable for you. And on top of that, this mouse has lighting, of course. Pair that with an optical sensor, this mouse is set up to be very good and even compete with something like the Razer Mamba, which I'm very excited about. So in this video we're going to check it out, we're going to unbox it and make my first impressions of it and see really what this mouse can do. As always, please make sure to leave a like, a comment down below, and consider subscribing. Enjoy the video. The box itself, in my opinion, is really good. I don't know why, but I really like this box design. You have a lot of information with pictures and nice colors. I like it. Taking out the sleeve and opening the actual box, we have this mouse that you could take right off since it's wireless. Next to the mouse, which I actually missed the first time, is the wireless receiver. It's just a little USB dongle, and two parts to put on the right side of the mouse. They're interchangeable. As you can see, by removing one of the sides of the mouse, there's some magnets exposed. Just place one of the extra parts over it and it sticks right in place. You could choose whichever you like from the three. Just choose whichever is more comfortable for you. Also inside of the box is the cable. You can use this cable to charge the mouse or to use it wired. It's completely up to you. Or you could use the USB dongle and use it wirelessly. I really like that about this mouse. With the little time I've had with this mouse, I think it's built really well. It doesn't feel cheap at all. The grips on the side are grippy and feel great. The buttons are all where they feel natural to click. You don't have to make any weird movements with your hands to click anything. The scroll wheel also feels very premium. Talking about the buttons, the Gamdias Hades M1 gives you 7 buttons to play with. Your left and right click, scroll wheel, DPI up and down, and the 2 side buttons for forward page and back page. You can customize these buttons using the Gamdias Hera software, which I'll talk about in a moment. As you probably saw by the box art, this mouse has lighting, and from the pictures online and on the box, it looks like a lot of lighting. Well, let's just say this let me down big time. This mouse has so much room and potential for lighting, but it only has a few zones that light up, leaving the rest very dim. The only part that lights up completely is the logo on the back. Everything else doesn't look smooth at all. I was hoping the lighting was going to look something similar to that of the Mamba, but I was way off. Very disappointing. Like I said earlier, if you use the Gamdias Hera software, you can customize the buttons and add macro keys, and you can also customize the lighting, but not really. You can only choose between 3 lighting modes, and you can't even customize them. And with the lighting looking this bad, I mean, you might as well make the mouse without lighting completely. Anyway, on paper, this mouse is very good in terms of specifications. This mouse has a 10,800 DPI optical sensor. You can use it at pretty much any DPI level at or below that amount. We've mentioned various times on this channel the optical versus laser sensor comparison, and I'm glad this mouse has an optical sensor. But the mouse's movement itself is unusable. It worked perfectly fine for like 5 minutes of using it, but then the cursor's movement just became laggy. I tried using it wired and wirelessly, and the same thing happened. I'm gonna try to show it to you, but look at the screen and look at the cursor movement. I tried it with the Mamba and with the Hades M1. The Mamba was completely smooth as always, and the Hades M1 was just laggy and skipped a lot. Hopefully you guys could see that in the video. And there was nothing in between the mouse and the mouse pad. Everything should have been completely smooth, but it wasn't. I thought maybe mine might be defective or something like that. But then I looked it up and I found that someone else had had a bad experience with it and left a review talking about the same thing. This was on Newegg. I guess so far the only positives about this mouse are the customization and comfort. You can customize the body, at least partially. You can remove or add weight to it, and I find it really comfortable. But the performance is painfully bad, and the lighting is just disappointing, to put it in the nicest way possible. I know this is just an unboxing in my first impressions video, but first impressions are very important. And so far, a $5 mouse that I actually got for free that came with my computer performs better than the Gamdias Hades M1. And it's sad because I had really high hopes for this mouse. But once again, it's just my first impressions of it. And after some use, this mouse could change my mind and hopefully make it a more positive experience. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to leave a like, a comment down below, and consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next video.